It was around this time last year that I had the opportunity to sit in on an adolescent treatment process group in one of our locked behavioral health units. It was a part of my onboarding process to sit down with the psychiatrist, the clinicians, and the psychologists to get a deeper understanding of the mental health disorders that we were treating. This process group specifically had about 10 to 12 individuals, ages 14 to 17. We went around the room and we each expressed how we were feeling that day. And it was in this group that I heard a reoccurring theme, a reoccurring feeling of unworthiness, of not being good enough, fear of failure and rejection. What I also heard was this large amount of pressure they felt to succeed and perform. Now we are here in the Silicon Valley, where the competition is high and the pressure to perform is on. These adolescents had no coping skills and resorted to drugs and alcohol. And some of them became addicted to them. Many of the individuals in this group also came in involuntary on 5150 holds because they were a danger to themselves, a danger to others, or they were gravely disabled. At the end of that day, I decided to do some of my own research. I was feeling quite emotional after this day. And so I started to look up some statistics. And what I found was staggering statistics on this specific patient population. I found that 85% of drug and alcohol use was self-medication over mental health disorders, such as anxiety, depression, bipolar, and schizophrenia. Even more so, what I found was in this area specifically, the Bay Area, the use of marijuana. And this new device called the vape pen, and how these kids were taking these vape pens with 30% more potent marijuana and smoking it in schools and buying them at corner liquor stores and convenience stores. And this easy access to the drugs. It made me think a lot that day about us as treatment providers and what we can do to better serve this population. As Acadia Healthcare, the leading behavioral health provider in the nation, it is our duty to rise. And today I propose an expansion of one of our adolescent units. This expansion is a 3-phase project, one that is architectural, one that is based on the curriculum, and one that is about our workflow and what we can do better to accommodate this patient. In our expansion, I propose an increase in bed capacity from 21 to 28 beds, and the ability to expand even more over the course of the next 2 years. In the second phase, I ask for a change in our curriculum, to bring in a curriculum that is more trauma-informed, to get to the root causes and conditions of why they feel a certain way. With this curriculum is an increase in our technical abilities and the amount of providers that we have. More psychiatrists for medication management purposes, and additionally more 24-hour nursing techs and mental health technicians. And lastly, I ask for a reorganization of our workflow chart in which each unit is under a psychiatrist and a psychologist, and each employee in that unit reports to the physician. This is our time. This is our time to serve our youth and to work for a better future for them. Thank you.